Alright guys, what is up? And today I'm bringing you guys another episode of Subscriber Breakdown series where I take some subscribers gameplay. You guys just leave me your Xbox Live or PlayStation ID and I go into your vault and I check out your guys' gameplay and there's a chance you might be able to get on YouTube from it. So it's where I break down subscribers gameplay and try and give out some tips and stuff like that. So today we have Jwissuperman's gameplay. I'll leave his channel in the description. He is using the AK-47 with suppressor and running the specialist on some kill confirmed on resistance. So I think the weapon choice is pretty solid. Until recently I actually haven't tried the AK-47. I still don't think it's one of the best guns in the game, but sometimes it's fun to change weapons around, just typical from the different ACR, SCAR, Type 95, etc. But I do like the way this guy plays. I noticed how when he saw that guy, his teammate died there, he went completely prone, giving himself a fairly decent sized advantage. And something I noticed, because I've already watched his gameplay once, the amount of engagements that he controls. Now right here you can see he's behind cover and he's opening on people fire that are not behind cover. Now they're hiding behind the stairs. And right here, I noticed like throughout the gameplay, there's numerous times I'll try to point them out where he tries to control the engagement, which is a really important factor that I see a lot of people that aren't getting the best gameplays as they could not do for the reason that they're giving themselves out in the open. They're not covering themselves. And, you always try. You should always try and make the engagements to your favor. So always hide behind cover, head glitch. Maybe it's not the most fair thing, but it's in the game for a reason. So I like his specialist loader as well, the sleight of hand, blind eye, hardline. I don't see a lot of people run blind eye, but there's nothing more annoying when you get on your, you're a couple away from your specialist bonus and someone calls in like a helicopter or like a chopper or, sorry, not a chopper, like a reaper or something like that. That's really annoying. But right here you can see he was trying to do some flanking, but unfortunately his team started following him, so it wasn't much of a flank anymore. I think he tried to get behind them in their spawn, which is also another really good idea. And he's also using the power of the suppressor of his weapon because, if you're doing some flanking in the enemy spawn, you want to try and be silent so, they can't see you on the radar and stuff like that. He's picked up his specialist bonus here, and even after he gets his specialist bonus, a lot of people think it's because they have that extra speed and stuff they can't be touched. I don't know. I was talking to someone on Xbox and they're like, yeah, you pretty much guaranteed a MOAB as soon as you get specialist bonus, and that's not always the case. That actually doesn't happen a lot of the time. But right here, he's trying to do some more flanking. Look at his mini map real quick, and what I mean, you're like, well, how do you know he's flanking all the time? Well, you can see there's no one near him really on his team, and he's getting behind all the red dots, which is one teammate's starting to get near him now. And he's pretty much just trying to pick up, easy kills at these guys' backs when they're not paying attention. Luckily, he pulled off here and gets a multi-kill! That right there was pretty sick. And you guys can see how this stuff pays off so easily, and how he picks up a 4-piece in one clip with no extended mags on the AK. I want to say that's pretty impressive, and that really stood out to me, and good job there. And you can even see right here he gets caught off guard right there, and first thing he does is he drop shots. That right there was something that really caught my eye. I was pretty impressed with that, and even he's making moves that maybe I wouldn't even be able to think of quick enough, and I don't know, sometimes you can even learn stuff from subscribers, that's for sure. And right here he's trying to pick off this guy, and he realizes that he may have saw him shooting, so he's going to come up behind him and try and make the engagement more to himself. Picks up this guy and waits for him to spawn on his attack, which is a really good idea. And of course he has second chance or final stand, whatever you guys call it. Same stuff. And right here, I'm not sure if he sound hoarded that guy or what that was, but he actually had time and hid behind that truck like he heard the guy coming. I'm not sure if he did or not, but pretty smart play, I would say. And here we go again, trying to flank behind the guys. Numerous times in this gameplay, I've seen him flank around to try and get behind them. This right here truly is a smart play, and I don't see people doing it enough. And look right here, paying off. Of course he only got one kill there, but it could be one kill, it could be two, it could have been like that multi-kill he got in the house. And right here, using the upper ground to his advantage as well as he's head glitching this. This guy's kind of head glitching the car, but my personal opinion, it's not really good to head glitch cars in this game if they're not blowing up like that guy was, just because everything in this game blows up for some odd reason. I'm not sure why. See right there, luckily he had a specialist bonus. Right there, a minor mistake, but you can see actually he's waiting to regen his health. But like I was gonna say, sitting next to cars isn't always the best idea, just because it's just the ship blows up in this game for some reason. I can't even give you an explanation for it. Everything blows up. I don't know why. Infinity Wars games, but right here you can tell he's getting close to his MOAB, so he's playing a little more cautiously, kind of sitting back a bit slow paced. And right here he caught this guy off guard. He was sprinting around a corner. And, you know, it's not always the best option to sprint around corners because you're never ready. And dead man's hands, so he needs to regen his health a bit. And I like how before he gets into another engagement, he tries to regen his health. That's something even myself don't always do. Sometimes I kind of get, you know, when I'm in like that rushing moment where, you know, I feel like I can't be touched, even though I'm low health, I'll try and rush around and fight another guy, which I'm really clearly at the disadvantage. So I really liked how when he took any damage, he took the time to regen his health. And right here, I'm pretty sure he saw them on the radar over there, and that is a spawn. So I'm pretty sure he was just waiting for them to run past this B-down point right here. But you know, he noticed it was getting to the end of the game, and he had to make a move if he wanted this MOAB. And he gets the MOAB, and it's really funny right here. He outplays this guy so bad. This guy shoots his whole clip off, and he behind the car, and he does die right after here, but you know, it doesn't matter because he just went on a 24 gun streak. And of course, as soon as he calls in the MOAB, someone dashboards on him. But I'd like to say thank you for Jwissuperman for donating your gameplay. This was one of the best gameplays I've got from the subscriber breakdown series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace.